Sigh. Okay. Let's get him thinking about being ridden. So we got not good crossovers really, but that's fine. We got driving yields for the most part, except for crossing over the front. Let's do a mounting block deal with him and see if we can solidify his understanding of what his job is and get him used to, you know, kind of seeing you on this side and then maybe even hanging over on this side and being like, I'm over here too, you know. I mean, we know he'll let you get on him, but
we know he'll let you get on him.
Right. Hi. So now, if you believe he understands to step over and all that stuff, what I would like to do is to make it kind of I'm up here, now do your job. As opposed to, I'm up here and, well, it's okay, you know. So we want to make him just really, he sees you, he sets up, period. Okay, so knowing that he...
Just like follow you and stops.
Yeah, and he didn't stop in the right position anyway. So like I would have been like, you know, I would at least add him, because I don't get on him here, so I would have added him to at least step up a step.
Okay.
Like that. Good job. And even I would have, like, because he's far enough away, you could exercise a little over for him. But I would want him to literally, if you know, someday he can get him to the point to where if he's over there just nibbling on the grass, he hears you stepping up on here, and he picks his head up and comes and gets on. You know what I mean? But if it becomes kind of a nonchalant thing, then he's going to always have that nonchalant attitude about it.
But how do you make it?
So first, have we done the over with him where he knows, if by you asking that he knows the over?
Yelling, singing, yelling.
Yeah, they're cutting down a tree, it sounds like. You're handsome. You're so handsome. Smoochy face. You are a handsome boy. Okay, so let's see if we can get his attention here. First, so obviously you're not going to assume he knows something, so first we'll step him away, we'll ask him for the over. And if he gets the over without much confusion, then we'll start, because I mean, I've gotten on him, so I know he knows the over, because I wouldn't have been able to, I got on him off that rock out there, you know. So, yeah, so go ahead and ask him, like, kind of get in a position where he has to kind of come to you. Ask him for the over. Yep. Boy. Up. He's like, you've been doing so much out with me, I really don't know. Yep, there you go. It looked like he changed gears. Okay, so since we're pretty much assuming he knows it, I wouldn't let him hang out too long. I'd be like, all right, dude, seriously, don't you know this? And then, you know, say, hey, I said over. Good. Good. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. Good boy. Don't fight. Go the other way. Good. Good. He changed gears. Good. Good. So, one more. Yep. Yeah. Good. And I was nice because you rubbed him to a stop because he was considering continuing on. Okay. So now, how you would do that, like, so say I have a horse in hand. and I'm like, I'm going to set up the mounting block. I can lead them straight to the mounting block and I like to make kind of a obvious noise. So say the horse is still standing there, I go like this, I quickly command, and it doesn't always have to be a snap. Yeah. You know, like sometimes I just go like this, like I'm striking a pose. Yeah. It usually works too. So it's like you don't waste much time from the time you step on the top step to start demanding. He set up. That's his first cue, absolutely. And that's why I deliberately make noise. Like Ritz, when he was a baby, you know, I couldn't ride him yet, but if he heard me stomping on a mounting block, it didn't matter what he was doing, he knew to come. So you don't want to give him a lot of time to decide whether or not he's coming, you know. You want to get right to work. If he doesn't do it, saying this is what we came here for. Now he's going to sit right up. Good boy. And remember, he's not a big fan of being scratched behind the wither. Just if you want it to be a reward. Good job. And then you step down, you rub his head, tell him he did a good job, and then step away, let him soak on how good he did. And then, of course, always, you got lucky, and I'm going to say it just because you got lucky that when you led him this way, he didn't trip on this with his back legs, because you led him that way. So kind of always think of stuff like that, because if you make himself up on, he's going to decide he doesn't want any part of that game.
Okay.
Really?
We're on team.
Why? You're not an Arabian. It's only the Arabians that do that. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, since we know he knows it, at least based on having a support, I would definitely not give him a lot of time to...
Alright, so what happens in that situation?
So you'd kind of... You'd want to take up your energy, not in a frustrated way, but in a, you better hurry up and get over here, you know, like, kind of a, oh no, you missed it, come back. Because if you let him...
Like I should have stayed up there.
Yeah, and I would have sent him and be like, come on, you know, and then I would settle here and then asked.
Okay.
So you give them a sense of urgency,
Yeah.
so that way when they do settle the right way, you can go calm.
Okay.
So you're gonna kind of like make it a big energy until you go calm. So that's kind of like the stomp and, yep, go. Good boy. Back. Good boy. Yeah, I was going to say, you have to let him know that that was what you want because it's different from that angle. Yeah. Back. He's a good looking horse. Back. Good boy. Now invite the shoulder. So until he's done, you don't stop being kind of busy. Yep, you can. I'm sure he'll let you. Or, yep. Yep. Yeah, he's actually trying right now, but he's acting like he's lost the idea. Yep. Good. Oh. There you go. Good. Yeah. Okay.
But we can build on that, right?
Yes.
Like that was,
Yep.
he was
Yeah. So
understanding
you give him a, like, yeah, that's close.
Close enough, but not over the
so over this. And I would say, actually, kind of set up. I mean, you could get the hind end over that half a step. Yep, good. Good boy. He's tucked right under himself. Good. If he straightens out, that's okay. Good. Chew on his knee. Okay, so now, see if you can't leave him on a weird angle. Let me just do one thing real quick. So I'll give you kind of the feel for it. So I want, I just came out, I'm planning on riding him, and I'm going to say, So like the incorrect, I'm going to be kind of quick about, and then over,
Okay.
over, 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 hey, over, over, good. So then when I go quiet, he's like, about time you left me alone.
Okay.
Because if you kind of go, all right, let's try this again.
Doing it too slow.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, where there's I want a sense of urgency. Like, I will totally go chill when you get where I want you to be.
Okay.
Because that's the only way they're going to learn the particular out.
Yeah. I guess I'm like trying not to be like offensive, but yet it's the same thing as anything
But
else.
he truly, like, if he heard me just step on this, so he's like, I'm supposed to do something. You want him to feel that sense of, I know that cue. That's the cue.
Right.
And he doesn't have, I get it. I don't want to be offensive. I totally get that, especially him. But in the same sense, he's not going to learn his job if it's like...
Well, I guess it's the same thing as like nagging them to keep up with you, nagging.
Right, as opposed to just...
Like, okay, now we're here.
Right.
Okay. All right, Chase.
So, I mean, you don't have to be like crazy loud, like obnoxious. You just have to be kind of busy. Busy so that quiet looks totally different. Yep. So, nope, we got to do something. Nope. Good. Up. It's okay. Send him back around. Like, so that's what I mean. Like, instead of spending a lot of time trying to set him back up, just get him going again. Yep. Now over. Yep. And I don't let him go around, so you always send him back. So he's not allowed to just circle the mounting block. Good. Yep. Just be busy. Yep. Busy. Yep. And now, yep. Good. I would almost accept that for just because he was so not doing it. You know what I mean? And then get down and do it again. You know what I mean? So that you could settle for half. I guess you could say you could settle for half butt if he looks like he's prepared for calm to be there. Because you notice how when he stood there, he's like, oh, I'm prepared. See? He's prepared for calm to be right there. Yep. No, I would totally take that. And if you saw his demeanor, his feet were moving, he expected calm.
Yep. I definitely saw the change. His head was lower, like everything was just like...
Yep. So that's the kind of impression you want to give that. You want to give that, when I'm up here and you're not where you're supposed to be, I'm not quiet, I'm busy, I'm going to be annoyed. Step up. Good boy. I'd back him up even first. So you have a... Yep. Now see, you see how his eyes just softened on you?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking for him to... whatever, and then bring them back, like, you know, so it's not just walking around and starting again on the block. Yeah, he doesn't think the mounting block's a part of what you're doing now. Because when you were just dragging him around back to the mounting block, his ears told us that the game was no fun. Now watch. Good, good, good. Back him up a step first. Yep. Because if you ask for the over, he's likely to go forward. Good. Oh, wait a minute, you put your head down, but you're still not listening to me. Pick your head back up. Come on, we're supposed to... Good. Good. So, like, I wouldn't let him take too much time there. Yep, yep. Be like, hey, there. Ha. See, he was testing how long you were going to let him be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can even leave him in a weird position and then, you know, try to get him. I want him to always follow you, so, like, if you can't get him to stand and walk off, that's okay. Because, like, you want to be able to take him jogging, you know, down and then go jump up on that mounting block, and even at a trot, he'll come and set up and stop and go calm. I don't want to say that he's absolutely ready to do that, but, you know, that would be, like, your next drive, your next goal. Yep, yep. Now, we're going to do a stop now, because he's going to... So he has to understand what his job is.
And I guess I'm like, I'm not being super particular.
And you have to be. Because otherwise, you're going to give him a big gray area. Because if the gray area, like, I want him to, and I want you to quickly say, if, say, his front feet get to here, I would quickly tell him to take a step back and then over. I wouldn't say, let him get to here, and then have to control that, or try to over him with his front feet here, because then he's weird there, and then, you know, you're better off just putting his front feet where you want them, and then get the back feet where you want them. Good, good, yep, see, because he got in the habit of that. So now back him back up. Back. Good, that's nice that he thought to come over to you with his shoulder. Yep, I'll allow that. And it's partially on the angle that you're bringing him on. Because you're bringing him on an angle where he's feeling like he can pass that way.
Okay.
And that's okay, but it's just, it was kind of repetitious. Yeah, yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Back. Back. see, he knows the over part now, so you just got to make sure you fix that front part. One more. It's okay, buddy. He kind of tried. Honestly, his look was like, isn't that good enough?
Alright, we'll go from this way.
Yep. Good boy, but back up. He was wondering if he was supposed to go over more. Good. So now your job, as like say you're the one training him officially, and which you are, okay? You see there's a mistake. It's your job to fix it, not his. So you have to fix how much you're letting him pass the mounting block. That just became part of it to him. So get ahead of when you ask him to. Or have to get a little bit louder, yeah. Or just kind of try to stop him, because you know he's going to take the extra step. Try to stop him one step early, where if he does take that extra step, he doesn't screw up.
Okay.
We don't want him to believe that he's allowed to keep moving after you've told him to stop, but like I would be prepared to tell him to stop now. There you go. It's okay. Back him up. Kind of be insistent about it. Good. Good. Now you can ask him to over one. Bump him up. Tell him he doesn't have a choice but to. Yep. 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 Good. See how he understood that was his job? Totally different from when you first started. He didn't understand what his job was. So now you could actually do it from like putting him over here, or I'll take him and I'll hand him to you. And you should be able to get him to come and set up, and you'll see by how he positions himself, he knows the job.
Okay.
So you climb up there and I'll move him and I'll hand him to you. Good boy, you wanted to go with her. Good boy, but I stole you. Yeah. Hi.
Like, do you want me to climb up here first?
Yep. Yeah, yep. Well, let him hear you. So he's got to do it from there. Haha. Good job. Good job. So you can get there with Coda too. I know you still kind of play with Coda, because you kind of have a lot more patience for him than in that department than he deserves. Because he's gotten in the habit of like, well, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm not ready. No.
I got off to let him see the water. Like, he wanted to see the water, but I know he's scared of water, and I think the ground was a little squishy, so he didn't need my weight on top of him if he wanted to explore. So I was trying to get back on him on the rock, and he's like, oh, what's over there? Oh, over there, whatever. Oh, let me just, and I was like, so like, this is a very good exercise today for us. So
Okay, let's see. Let's do something different because we don't need to.
yeah, because he clearly understood that.
Yeah. And instead of leaning over him and then having him be like, I still don't like people on me, we'll let him. Yeah, yep. I like to test the language that you have, you know, as far as, okay, now go this way. Okay, now do this. Now do this with your feet. I just got to see how I can make it work. I have a plan, like it jumped in my head. I just have to see if I can make it work. And where you need to stand to make it work. Okay. This was barrel. Step over with his front feet. We didn't do it that direction, did we? But we're going to do it as an over. So, out and around. You're gonna stay over there. Out and around. Step over. You're gonna reposition yourself to here. You're gonna over him back off. Then you're gonna send. Sometimes I'm quick at, like I had it in my head and I was like, yeah. When I start moving like this, you know I have it, and then I lost it. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, screw this barrel. Okay, now I forgot it already. Send around that barrel. So through here, like squeeze between these two, around that barrel. 2 front feet over this. Over this way. Yield back. Yep. This means nothing. It was too complicated trying to add another barrel. Don't ask me to tell you again. I hope you got it. So through, around, step over, then back him up. And after you over him, which is going to have him, yeah, he'll be on this side of the pole, but his saddle will be here. Okay. From there, back him up. So to make the snap move without him getting confused. You're going to back him up, and then you'll back him up till his front feet. Yep. Good. Yep. And then talk only to, yep. And then nicely ask for one more. Yep, good. Now, over him. Yep, yep. Good, just let him change gears, good. Yep, not forward, not backward. What else can you do, buddy? There you go, you got it. Yep, tell us knows what to do, yep. Yep, yep, he's got it. Yep, so step back so he knows to keep coming. Yep, there you go. Yep. Yep. Good. Boy. So back him, yep, back him up one step. Good. So kind of like reward that by, for a moment. Good. And now back him up the one step. It's okay, he's still in the over because now you're going to change gears on the, so now yield his hind end away. So help him a little bit with the tip of the nose. Good. 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 Good.
It wasn't quite a high yield.
No, it's okay. He got slightly offended by his nose, okay. But that's not. It's not anything that you actually did. He just chose to be.
Okay. Because I didn't think I did anything.
Nope. Nope.
A lot of times I don't feel anything.
Good. Now let him go away from you. Good. Now, he's a good guy. Good guy.
Yeah.
I keep thinking did that look like an abscess that blew out there? Yeah.
I don't know, because again, he was threatening when I was grooming him, so I was like, I'm not gonna crawl down there.
Yeah. I was looking at it, I kept looking at it thinking, well, that looks like manure maybe.
Right, like crusted on there.
Yeah, no, there's fluid.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna test you guys, but if it gets messed up, kind of find a quitting spot as it's getting messed up to not let it get messed up too bad. So send his nose this way and see if you can over him the whole length of the pole. So I want you to get him to understand what to do with his front feet, and then when to do something with his hind feet, and then you draw his rib cage with the over, and correct and control the nose, because if he looks at you, then he's definitely not thinking the right thing.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Good. Good. Good.
Over.
Yep.
Wide.
Yep. Yep. Now draw him. You back up so he knows to keep coming. Yep. Yep. You just keep backing up. Yep. 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 No, he's got it. He's got it. Yep. 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 There you go. Yep. 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 He hears the crane or whatever. Let him finish it. Yep, yep. Good job. That's a good guy. Yeah. Good job. Okay. Since we're playing with the over, I'll move the cones in this. We'll just move the barrel. I'll just move the barrel somewhere else. Ask him to over backwards around the barrel. In other words, I want him to circle the barrel backwards, leading with his tail. So basically, I want you could be kind of in front of him and kind of where you still can control the tail. So you want him to do this.
I'm so confused as to where I am now in relation.
I would probably stand directly across from him.
So he's on one side of the barrel and I'm on the
Yep,
other.
so I'd be able to say back, over, back, over.
Chase me with his tail.
Yep. Yep, he's going to lead with his tail. And then you have to be real careful when you ask for the over so you don't make it an So I'd back him up a tiny bit more so he can do a full, like, perpendicular swing. Yeah, good, there.
He's kind of like making a box now.
Yeah. Good boy. Good. So and I'm glad you gave him a pause, because that pause said you're on the right track. Hey, a lot of people yelling. What is all that yelling? Don't you know I'm having a lesson here? I know, you'll hear that perfectly fine. Yep. Yep. Yep, let him change the gear. There, he's changing gears. Yep. Yep, there he goes. Good boy. Yep. Yeah, that helped him though. He's like, I don't know. Yeah. Good boy. That's right. Good. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's just got a little lean forward for you. Yeah. Yep. Good. Good boy. It's okay. So you can turn that line and oh, there you go. You can turn that line into like a pair of reins if you want, where you have control of which side of his head you're controlling. You know what I mean?
Like tie it on here, actually.
Yeah, yeah. What's this game? Can you give me a little secret?
His shoulder being blocked by this.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I'm supposed to over with my front and my back now, but I can't.
And that's where your position towards his tail is more important, you know. This way, when you're, like if you're here, you can talk to his tail, and then as he comes around,
Over.
Yep, and then back. Try to back at the same time, see if you can. Good, good. There you go, back. Good, good, over, over. Yep, yep, back. Yep, back and over, back. Back. Good boy. Over, back. Good. Good. Back. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, he just needed to be told what he was supposed to do. Good. And back, more back. Ahead of that barrel. Good. Good. Over. Over. Yep, yep. So now you get ready to draw that hind end. So you want to come towards me as soon as he starts. Yep, 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 yep. So you can draw it so you don't get out of position. Back. Good. Good. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Now see, that it was a big back for him, so now he's a little confused. It's okay. There he goes. Good. Good. Yep. Yep. Good boy.
Over. 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 I feel like this is so awkward. Over. What are you doing? Over. You're turning into feet. Come on. Over.
And watch, it'll be a big step, so just watch out when it comes.
Over. Good boy.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. He got himself in a zone. You're okay.
Yeah, like I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're okay. Yeah, he got in one of his zones.
And what is that? Just like in this circumstance, is that just like, I don't know.
He shut down, like, and he checked out.
Okay.
And then, so that's why I knew it was going to be a big step when he snapped out of it, because he was going to wake up to, oh, I'm supposed to be doing something.
Okay.
So, you're okay. In front of him and have him do that exact thing, but from in front of him. Good. Yep, yep. 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 Oh, he's leaving here. And then let him back up and then let him put his ears up. And just wait, just wait, just wait. No, stop, 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 stop. Now just wait. I want him to ask you something because He's half asking. He's not sure if he's like there, almost. So take a step back and see if that prompts him to ask you something. Nope. I was kind of hoping he was gonna. There you go. Now go up and pet him. See how his eyes soften?
Yeah.
Like that's, you want him to kind of ask you, is that good enough? You know, is that what you wanted? And
like once I stop.
Yeah. Yep.
And I wait for the ears and then the reward. Yeah. I mean, obviously not in every situation. Yeah.
It was a lot. You were asking a lot of him, and he'd never been asked to do that before. So
we did it pretty well.
Yeah, you did it very well. Yeah. To be able to ask you, are we done? And you needed to be quiet enough for him to ask you that.
Okay.
Because if you had, let's just say hypothetically, you're like, oh, good boy, and you came running up to him, he still, like, that was so new to him.
He was still on that.
He was still mentally on that, and if you came at him, he might have misinterpreted that. Like, if you came at him to pet him, he might have misinterpreted that as correction.
Okay.
So, allowing him to rest and then look at you and then digest it for a second, even though he didn't lick and chew, I was looking for something anyway.
Yeah.
I wanted him to go, is that all you wanted?
And by me moving.
By you moving,
To look, what is that?
by you backing away, you took even more pressure off.
Okay.
Because he was still kind of on, I'm not sure the game's over yet, so he was kind of on, I'll wait till you tell me what to do. So when you stayed in this stance and he was kind of like, well, what's next? But he wasn't willing to ask that question because he wasn't really into the game.
Okay.
So when you stepped back, you took that pressure off of him, and then he said, is that it?
Okay.
Okay.
What time is your...
The first one's at 1. Yeah, my math, because I set an alarm when I was at the other lesson. Like, I don't know why I did one so close. I'm not even going to get there on time. And I set an alarm for myself to make sure I didn't even talk 2 seconds too long. My alarm actually, I hit snooze and it went off again. And I'm like, all right, I really have to go. Can you steer his tail the other way? Just check.
Yeah, they're actually, yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Okay. Oh, okay. So at first, because he was asleep, so at first when you, well, no, I guess it's fine. I was going to say at first you